Nate McMillan got fired. What are y'all thoughts on that? Do you think it's a good fire, or do you think he should have had more time?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, y'all.
All right. I thought he was a good coach for them, and definitely, in the bubble they was hooping. TJ Warren specifically, but I think the thing was it's like 5 straight years or something. I think first round exits in the is it 4? First round exit, and I think he only got like three wins. It's something low, but his like overall record is pretty good. I think he like third highest in Indiana Pacers history or something. So I don't think he's a bad coach. I don't know what route they're trying to go. I think they could have probably kept him longer because Miami was a good team. It was just really not much they can do. But I think the thing that hurt them was the fact that they got swept. And that's what the upper management don't like. Like, man, you gonna get swept by these dudes, didn't even get one win now, sneak a win. You got TJ Warren, who was hot all bubble, all of a sudden can't do nothing. I mean, not that he couldn't do nothing, just overall he wasn't playing too great. And then just as a team whole, you got Victor Oladipo, who's been looking good again, which I'm happy for him because, he had that injury. So it's like I even thought they was gonna get a win, and I'm going for Miami because Jimmy, one of my favorite players. But yeah, I was shocked that they swept them like that. And I guess at some point you do got to look at coaching because Miami was coached well to make sure that Tim or Warren never just went off. So I think you got to look at coaching. So I guess you could fire him, but I also see keeping him a little longer. But
for me, and to your point, though, matching up with the Heat, they did create matchup problems for the Pacers and TJ Warren, and those guys were just dug deep into them to get to. So I didn't even see them having a chance against Miami. I didn't expect a sweep, but I didn't think they had a chance. Maybe win 1 or probably 2 games, but they got swept, and you give Miami credit for that. As far as Nate McMillan, the writing was on the wall again. The history, they've had some good regular seasons. A lot of wins in the regular seasons. They position themselves decently in that in the East, but the playoffs is where the real basketball happens. And if you're not doing well in the playoffs, they need to get a fresh face in there, fresh starts, different, they need to make changes. And with Indiana, I think it was 4 years in a row, 5 years or something, they've been exiting in the first round. It's just, it's not going to continue you can't continue that trend. Something has to give, and it always starts with the coach. So Nate is a good coach. He'll land on his feet. He'll be somewhere. So I'm not worried about him not having a job too long, but especially all these other places opening up. We got, Houston may open up if and when this season ends, unless they actually win a championship, which I don't think. But, D'Antoni could be on the hot seat there. Philadelphia just opened up. So Nate would be okay. He's a good coach. He's good enough to get back in there and lead another team to some playoffs. But, yeah, they had to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I agree, man. Even though, I hate to see a black man get fired because there's so few black coaches in the NBA, but the writing's on the wall, man. You can have a good regular season, but the wins matter most in the playoffs, and getting exited, 4 straight years in the playoffs, like that's not going to cut it, man. So Nate Robinson, Nate McMillan, man, veteran head coach. I don't know if he'll get another head coaching job. I hope he does, but I can see him being an assistant coach. I just don't think in his previous history, man, he's had like any success in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Hopefully he lands on his feet somewhere, but I think it was time for Indiana to make that change. I mean, getting swept, man, it's embarrassing, especially when it's a team you match up well with. Like, it was the 4th and 5th seed, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, they're right in the middle of the Eastern Conference. So that game, I mean, that series could have went at least 6 games. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry, Nate Robinson, but it was the right move. So hopefully you land
McMillan.
somewhere else. I keep calling him Nate Robinson. I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
Alcohol.